Well, this is a short video about how you can create your Works Cited page in a snap with Citation Machine. There are a lot of other citation tools that you can use, but I found Citation Machine works well. You have to endure some of the ads, but let me show you how quickly you can make your Works Cited page. So I did a search for Citation Machine MLA since we're using MLA, and you can do it for APA or Chicago or multiple different types of documentation styles. So I'm first going to do a citation for a website source. So let's say I've been researching redlining. Here's a great article that was in the New York Times. All I have to do is to copy the web address, and I'm going to search by URL. It sort of double checks, is this the source? Because sometimes there are other similar ones, and you pick the one that's correct and click Cite. It tells you a little bit more and asks if you want to continue, so click Continue. And then it opens up a form. And it's always wise to just double check this form to see if it's missing or has some incorrect information. So it looks good to me, and I'm going to click Complete Citation. And now it wants me to view a sponsored message. Okay, and there is our first citation. So what we're going to do is we should have 5, so we're going to create another citation. And this is another website that we found. So this is from the Brookings Institution, which looks like a pretty good article. So again, I just copy the web address and I put it into the search bar. Once again, it shows you hits that it's found that are similar, and this is the one. So it looks good. So I'll click Continue, and it opens up this form, and everything looks correct in there. And I'll click Complete Citation. And there's my second one. All right, so I'm going to keep going. So let's say that I want to go into my database article from a peer-reviewed database. And I'm going to grab the title. I had to go back into the database to get the title. Maybe you wrote it down. And I'm going to switch, when I create citation, to this time to click Journal. And I'm going to put in the title, and then I'll click Search once again. And there's a couple ones. Let's double check. So ours is the legacy of structural racism, and it's the first one, not the other two. So we'll click the first one. This looks correct. We'll click Continue. And it fills in this form. It has multiple authors in the article, so that all looks correct. And we'll go ahead and click Complete Citation. And there's our third source. So let's go back in. And this time we've got a book, right? We should have one book at least. And maybe we use this book, The Color of Law. And so I'm going to grab the title, and I'm going to create another citation. This time I'm selecting book, and I'm going to put the title in and search. Looks like it's the first one for sure. This looks correct, so I'm going to click Continue. And everything looks good here. So we'll complete the citation. And there's our fourth source. Well, we've got one more. And this is another website. So the lasting legacy of redlining. So I'm going to grab the web address. And I'm going to go back in. And when I create citation, I'm going to select again a website. And I'll put the web address, the URL, search. Looks like this is the right one. And I'm going to continue. And now I notice here that the article has these two people as the authors, Ryan Best and Elena Mejia. And when I look at the citation machine, it's wrong. So I'm going to fix that. Ryan, and his last name is Best. And there's another author, Elena Mejia. And that looks good. So I'm going to complete the citation. And there we go. I've got, that's all the ones that I've done for this paper. And it has this little button here, export all. So when I've finished going through and entering all my sources into Citation Machine, I'll click export all, and it'll tell me, well, what kind. I'm going to export it to Microsoft Word, and it exports, and then you can do a little dance and maybe sing a song. And there's your Works Cited page. Let me make it bigger so we can just kind of bask in it. Notice it's got Works Cited, the top centered. It's double spaced throughout. It's alphabetic order. It has the hanging indent. And all these things are cited correctly. Whatever needs to be in italics, whatever needs to be capitalized, whatever needs to be first, second, third, it's all formatted correctly. So what you can do is you can copy all this and put it on a separate page at the end of your paper, and you're done. And that is how easy it is to do a works cited page with Citation Machine. You saw we did it in about 10 minutes.